If you're a team leader or a solo agent that want to get to grow your business with leads, then you're in the right place. And today we're going to talk about the free leads and paid leads that we do for our organization and on our team. But let's start with the free leads first. Hello friends, I'm Dan Hilsman bringing you another episode of Agent-Owned Brokerage. If you want pro tips for growing your real estate business and to get accurate answers to your EXP questions, you're in the right place. My name is Dan Hilsman. I'm a real estate broker. I've been on calls almost daily since 2018 helping real estate agents, team leads, and brokers to grow their real estate businesses and to get accurate answers to their EXP questions, and you can get on a call with me too. So give me a call, send me a text, an email, or schedule a Zoom call using the calendar link in the description below. However you want to get a hold of me, I've got your back when growing your real estate business. So the best free lead strategy that we're using right now that's the quickest and easiest is the single property squeeze page and the multi-property squeeze page, and then we also do some landing pages. Now we take that a step farther and we have our virtual assistant to do this for our agents that on our teams. But if you're just in our organization or if you want to learn how to do that, we have training on that weekly, and then we train our agents to do that. Now if you'll do these squeeze pages a couple times a day, in the morning and the evening, and then if you'll look at the squeeze pages you've put out, and then if you study your results, and if you tweak those, then you can start getting some free leads using single property squeeze pages, multi-property squeeze pages. We do those through our CRM, and if you want more information or more help on that, just reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you with that if I can. The second strategy that we use for our agents to get free leads is our mega open house and farming system. So this is not just holding an open house, it's a whole system that is designed to help you get free leads. You know, we may sell this house, we may not. Doesn't have to be your listing. So we also teach agents to do for sale by owner open houses. And then also in our group anyway, we have agents that we can hold open houses for other agents in our groups. But the main reason for the open house is to understand that what we're doing here is we're building a list, right? So you want to reach out to the community, reach out to the neighbors, build that list, put the list in the CRM, and then we have a whole system around value adding that we do to the people in our CRM and to get them to reach back out to us when it's the right time for them to buy or sell a home. So let's look at the next step. The next source of free leads that we have for our organization and teams are for prospecting. So a lot of agents won't do this at the level that they probably need to do it. If you don't want to do prospecting and being on the phone, you probably don't have to. But if you'll do this a few times a week for an hour or two a day, you can build your business a lot faster than if you don't do it. So you can pay for leads, you can do free lead strategy. Once you have a database, we need to get to work on that database to see how we can grow, nurture, and turn that database into prospects, and the prospects into clients, the clients into closings, and the closings into raving fans. So one thing that we found that was super helpful to agents is to have a prospecting power hours. So throughout the week, we have groups, live calls where we're on. You can watch me make live calls. You can get on and make live calls. You can mute yourself, but it's a way for our community, organizations, teams to come together, make calls, and to share each other's wins, and then also to help other agents to overcome objections and to have some consistency and accountability in their prospecting. So now let's look at the next step. Next, we're going to go to the paid leads, but be sure to stick to the end. I'm going to give you the best strategy for getting free leads right now that we're finding with our teams and organizations. It's a great strategy to get free leads. It's super easy to do and doesn't take too much time, just a little bit of planning, and I'll share that bonus with you at the end. But now what we're going to talk about is our paid lead strategy. So what we're doing is we're running ads to new construction, reduced properties. We have options for waterfront properties and golf courses. So if you're on the beach, if you're on a lake, if you want to move up in price point, also 3-car garages work well, golf course properties as well. But these are inexpensive ads that we run for our agents. We set up the campaigns for our agents. We drive the traffic to their lead generation website. and they pay a small daily cost for the leads. 100% of their money goes to their leads. We do all the work and get it set up. I don't, but we have the people to get them set up for us and our agents. And then we do some training around, best practices for those leads. So low cost, you can turn it on, you can turn it off, you can turn it up, you can turn it down. I have agents that have run it for 2 weeks out of the month. I have agents that run multiple areas all day, every day. Super high ROI on these leads, return on investment, just because of the low cost of the lead. And we're not having our agents pound the phones over and over and over again, calling hundreds and hundreds of leads to figure out which, 1, 2, 3, or 4 leads out of 100 are going to buy a home anytime soon. We have campaigns, we have automation that we set up for our agents to help with that. So great strategy that we're doing right now. And one thing that's working great in our area and a few other areas. I do have agents all around the country, I think more than 25 states and a large hundreds in Canada. But it's the new construction properties. And then areas that don't have new construction, you might be in a higher price point. We're working close with waterfront, and since the market shift to reduce properties is working real well. So now let's check out the next strategy that we're using. Before we get to the bonus, just real quick, so everything that I mentioned so far, we coach and we train and we help our agents and want to be held accountable to that. So every Wednesday and Friday we have open house training, and then Tuesday we have a CRM training, and then it looks like we're going to add the Monday and Thursday for additional prospecting calls. So all these strategies, the way that you can grow your team with this is not just to give it to them or tell them about it, to be a leader and to actually do it, or to set up groups on calls and training and coaching around doing it, so you can build community and to help the agents get better at doing that so they have success. The more success I can help agents to have in my business is the more successful I am. So now let's look at the bonus. All right, so this works great. So what you will want to do, if you're not showing properties, or if you're going to go show when you do show property, go a little bit early. And if it's the right house, you can do, check your area for rules and regulations. If you want to, you could do a new construction property with this that's almost finished, but go a little bit early and just do a property preview. So if you go once or twice a day, 5 days a week, and preview property, if you're nervous about going live, until you get comfortable with that, you can do a video and then post your live video. But go preview property, talk about the property, ask questions about the property, and then engage in your audience on social media about that property. Then after a little while, you can ask, hey, does anyone have a property or area or a price point, city, neighborhood that they want you to preview for them? And then that works out great too. So just after a little while, you become the super busy agent. You're out previewing property, you're putting it on social media, you're interacting with your audience, and you're building community, you're adding value, you're showing a lot of knowledge, and then that also help you with your real estate business to grow your business as well, because now you're out in the community, you're seeing the houses that are out there. If you haven't done this before, may start at a higher price point so you can move up in price, and then maybe go to the new construction homes that are 80-90% done. And then I personally love selling new construction. It's one of the easier sales to make. The community, they do a lot of the work for you. So consider doing that. Go preview properties, post the properties, do this consistently. Like, if there's one thing you can take away from any of this, all the tips I've just mentioned, the more consistent you can get at doing them, the better, the faster your business will grow, right? So if you do the preview properties system, go regularly, try to go, once or twice a day in the beginning, or go whenever you're not showing property. And then it doesn't take very long at all. Go preview the property, interact with your audience, and grow your real estate business. So I hope this was helpful to you. I'm Dan Hilsman, love helping real estate agents. If you need help, reach out to me. You can schedule a call using the calendar link below. Give me a call, give me a text, an email. However you want to get a hold of me, I've got your back when growing your real estate business.